Hello and welcome back to the finishing line, proudly sponsored by Glistian Events, and it's our Ante-Post Cheltenham Festival preview picks, number 2. And Tom, we just noticed some of those video on the intro there on the promo. You've lost weight since then.
Yeah, mildly, I'd say. Mildly.
What a way to be negative, Tom.
Always the pessimist.
Let's give a recap of last week's selections, Andrew.
Captain's pick. Armband on. Facile Vega.
Sean.
Nola in the Mayor's Novice Hurdle.
Tom.
Mascada in the Mayor's Chase.
And Dysart Enos in the Mayor's Novice. Eno, I don't know how to pronounce that.
You say whatever way you want
in the Mayor's Novice Hurdle. I like her a lot. Probably Tom is going to slate something here today. He said he
gave us fair warning there.
It was fair warning. Will I go first again?
Go for it.
And we'll leave Tom till the end then, will we?
Oh yeah. I'm not forward to this.
Okay, Andrew put his captain's pick on the board last week, and I'm putting my captain's pick on the board this week. He's not 100% certain to go to the race, but I have a sneaking suspicion that he will go for the race. He hasn't won around Cheltenham yet. He's been second twice, and he's been put up by Tom in the 4 races.
Oh no, you're taking him on him.
And it's Gaelic Warrior.
That's harsh.
In Stairs Hurdle, best price 92, favourite. I think he'll stay over hurdles. I think he'll come out, and through the winter he'll be 2-1 favourite from 9-2 the whole way through. Will win his races in Ireland, and he will go off odds on the day, I suspect. He's very good. He's very talented. I started liking him last year when he started growing into his frame. I think he'll make a great chaser, but there's no reason to rush him. He can go chasing next year. I think he'll stay over hurdles. He's a bit mad still. I think he's a bit of a lunatic still. I don't think he doesn't go left-handed, because I know some people would say he doesn't go left-handed. I think he's just a bit mad.
No, he just enjoys going fucking right-handed.
Because he's being second. He should have won the Boodles. That's fair. He gave that away. He's beaten by Imperi Pass, who's going champion hurdling this year. So no disrespect in the Ballymore last year. And then the division is just bad. It's a bad division.
It's terrible.
When they held him up at Punchestown last year on his first year over 3 miles, he looked like he wasn't travelling for the first mile. And then he grabbed hold of the bridle and he came through with that run at the end. And he screamed of a horse that's just going to get better and better next year and over a trip. So yeah, my captain is in. It's garlic bread.
He's a kind of a right keen one. Takes out a few people on the way.
I like him a lot.
I wouldn't knock him on your day. I nearly put him up last week. It was between him and Mascada, so it was close.
I have to get him in before he goes hurdling, because once it's declared he's going hurdling, that's 3 to 1
declared already.
Not officially, but
Whispers.
He's 9-2. As soon as it comes out and he's entered in a hurdle or he's hurdling, then he's fucking 3-1.
To me, this makes perfect sense to keep him over hurdles for another season. As you said, he's still young. Last season, we said there's no point in rushing him over, especially when the 3 mile division is that shit.
Yep.
Old garlic bread.
I wonder where he'll start off. Would he start off in what's it
There's
called?
That 2.5 at Naas, the one that home by the Lee one last year.
But
will they try keep him going right-handed? That's the thing before they get to Cheltenham.
Until Cheltenham.
Yeah, until Cheltenham. There's not many options though, is there?
You'd have to take on the open grade one. The Galmo is the only one, isn't it?
Could he start off in a Hatton's Grace at Ferryhouse?
Yes. He could go to Gorn then in January.
Sean is quite right. He could go for the Galmoy because that day in Tremor, it was very heavy ground that he won by about 700 million lengths. So he'd have no trouble with that ground.
Yeah. Can't wait.
I'd say you probably go at Christmas to test him against the open grade one. Like you get a solid.
Yeah, you would expect so. Yeah.
Look, the open grade 1 3 milers are.
Yeah, he should be winning around Leopardstown either way.
Honestly.
Sean, number 2 for you.
Yeah, my second pick is gonna come in the Brown Advisory Novices Chase, and it's gonna be Giovinco at 20-1. He's trained by Lucinda Russell. I just love this fella from the start last year. He's a big strapping individual and he looks like he's only going to get better with time. He doesn't look the finished article just yet. He had 3 starts and on his first 2 in novice hurdle, he won as easy as he wanted by 11 and 9 lengths. He dictated and done it as he wanted. He then went under the radar a little bit when he went up to Perth. Same week as Punchestown. He went off a big price at 10-1 in the graded race and he absolutely scooted home. He won that race by, I think it was about 12 lengths he won by, and he done it hard on the bridle. He was a horse in there called Hurricane Bay who ran up behind the Albert Bartlett winner, Stay Away Faye and Maximilian, and he made him look like a donkey. He done this on the bridle, and it's how he done it during the race. The jockey had to take a pull about 4 furlongs out. He just stamped class like he was way too good for this. He had to take a pull, and as soon as he got to the top of the straight, he couldn't hold him no longer. The horse took himself to the front and done it on the bridle. I think he's only going to improve with time. I expect him to take to fences. He didn't have an issue jumping hurdles, and I think he's a horse that Lucinda Russell is going to be really excited about this season. So Giovinco on the Brown Advisory Novices Chase at 20-1.
See Scottish?
Yes.
It's the same fella who doesn't like Scottish form.
Yes.
It's interesting.
He just likes Giovinco. I think it's the name.
I love Giovinco. And the class. You watch him win at Perth the last day, and if you're not taken by his win at Perth the last day, there's something wrong.
Well, I just take it by how you change your mind so much, but that's it.
I'll be skeptical about them now, but this one is a cut above what comes down most of the time.
Interesting.
Apple Away is better than Giovinco. I'm sick of telling you.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew.
My one is also for the Brown Advisory Novices Chase. And it is
Old Moosey.
Who?
The big moose.
Who's the big moose?
Sander Clegane.
No, he's the 4 miler, Dave.
He's the 4 miler moose.
He's the 4 miler. He'll win the 4 miler. He's next week.
Slow moose.
This week we're going for grade 1 winner. Over 2 mile 4. Then was third behind Imperi Pass and Gaelic Warrior.
Chimp
Kiley, also known as Sham Kiley. This horse is also a fucking fruitcake.
Yeah. Does
a lot wrong. Still has a lot of growing up to do, but I think the step up in 3 miles will do him no harm whatsoever. He won his maiden at Galway by as far as you want. I went back and watched it again today. Jumping the second last at Galway, there was a length between them. By the time he got the line, there was 20 odd lengths between them. And that was over 2 miles, 5 furlongs. I think the further this fella goes, the better he's going to be. He went off 10-11 favourite for the Royal Bond after he won the Grade 3, beating the same horse who beat Gaelic Warrior at Cheltenham, Brazil. Then he went off 10-11 favourite for Royal Bond, done everything he could in his power to lose the race, and he did. Marine Nationale, then went on to win the Supreme Novice Hurdle, won that race. Step backed up and trip. 2 mile 4, where he beat Irish Point, who we like going forward the season. He beat him convincingly. He was going away at the line, and his stride was not slowing down going at that line. I think he step up and trip. It's not what he needs. Don't get me wrong. He's a horse where you could run him in 2.5. You could run him over 3 miles. He's very versatile in that regard. But I think with what we said near the start of the season, who's Willie's 3 mile novice chaser? I think this fella is tailor made for it. He ran the pointy fella when he's making ground. We won't worry about point form. It's fucking null and void when I get to the track, really. But the thing that I liked about his win against Irish Point was he made all, he picked up off the pace, and he kept going again. Them two are his best performances, 2 mile 5 and 2 mile 4. Then obviously there was no shame in running third behind Imperial Pass and Gaelic War at Cheltenham Festival. He hung a bit as well. Jumping wasn't great, but I think a fence could be a making of him. It'll make him a man. 20-1 he is, and I think it's a massive. This is the one of very few races in Cheltenham where if you do find one, the prices are fucking massive. And I think, did you just see that? It's like Pennywise come for us. What is this?
Balloons going on.
It's literally like Penny. Oh, we're going to float. Anyway, I'll pretend. See that the form he has is top drawer. Going over fences, he's big enough and well enough to jump a fence. I think 20-1 is a massive price. If Willie comes out and say, "Yeah, this fella's going chasing," automatically all Willies he'll be cut because he's a winning one's horse. So I think 20-1 right now. Again, he's not guaranteed to go here, but I can see him definitely ending up here. 20-1, Champ Coyote. Yeah, I think he's a good bet for the Brown Advisory.
Balloons and all.
This is mad. This is
Balloons and all.
somebody likes it. Pennywise like that.
Yeah, no, I don't much like it, but
Yes.
that's the joys of it.
He's jumping right with worry me. Just the 2 times he's gone left-handed, he's drastically jumped right.
He's won a grade 1 left-handed.
I think I bit my tongue. Did it sort of.
Yeah, no, I just think he's jumping right. Mate.
What do you want me to say now?
Thomas.
No, I think definitely worry.
Thomas, you're one, and you said you're going to slay a few things
this.
and people here, so let's go.
Yeah, we can't wait for this.
Yeah, no, I just don't think you're going to like the angle I go down, but I've got some facts to back it up. First off, my selection.
Facts.
Josh, we want to hear this.
No, they're proper facts. I'm actually going to go down who I'm taking on first, and it's kind of I want to back the horse, but everyone's going to say the Lossy Mouth wins the Mare's Hurdle. But I don't think Lossy Mouth is as much as certainty as you think. She's 5-2, 11-4.
I agree.
The Mare's Hurdle.
Breathe.
Okay.
Breathe for a minute.
But I was just.
I know. Breathe for a minute.
I just made sure I didn't.
Yeah, no, you heard that. You heard that right.
Yeah, okay.
You did.
Lossy Mouth is a lovely horse. I was a big fan of her last year. My main angle on this is one, she's too short of a price, but I wouldn't put her up. But everyone just thinks it's sure. Galamaso is kind of second favourite. Sure, she wins. Sean will rattle on about Ashford Diamond to the fucking
right, Tom. Being beaten by grade 1 horses.
Yeah, and she's she didn't go to Cheltenham, Sean. That's all you need.
I'm going to say Love Envoy, is it?
No, I'm not going to say Love Envoy, but look, the reason I'm taking Lossy Mouth on is I did a bit of research today.
Go ahead.
The last 9 winners of, not including Lossy Mouth this year, the 9 previous winners behind her, how many horses of the Triumph, how many horses won a race in their next season? And how many races did they win in total?
I'd say a solid 2.
Can I phone a friend?
Phone Sean if you want. I don't know. You phone who you want.
And your phone there, will you?
No, it's not many, like.
How many do you reckon?
I'm going to say,
2.
Did Goshen win?
Goshen won a race the next season, yeah.
Goshen didn't win.
Oh, Goshen didn't win it. Sorry, she fell on his fucking arse.
Yeah. Burning Victory, no.
No. Ballyadam?
No.
No, Clicksios.
Clicksios hasn't been seen since, so you can't really count that.
Yeah, He's
Yeah, really
run 3
good.
times since.
Vauban.
Vauban running in Grade 1, so again, you can make that form
Yeah.
suit your argument if you want.
No, I'd give
Or
that a little bit.
Connor.
O'Connor is dead.
God bless him.
Connor is more than 9 years ago, 10 years ago as well. So
Uh,
the one
They
you
paid $1
have
million
to
for
go
him.
Pentland Hills. Don't forget him.
Oh God.
Cheltenham Hills.
He won a race. He did, didn't he?
no.
Did he win a race? Or
No.
did he win a race in the next season? No.
Don't know.
No.
9
I like
years.
this
So
game.
nine horses, 9 winners of the Triumph Hurdle, the best 4-year-old race at Cheltenham, and in the following season, 1 horse out of the last 9 won 1 race.
I
Tiger
wanna know
Roll.
Tiger
Go on,
Roll, yeah.
Tiger.
On Tiger.
Tiger Roll won a
Rawr.
4-runner race the next season, actually around Cheltenham, and he's
Jeez.
the only one to have won in the following season. They all got beat. Vauban, Glistian,
Like that.
Burning Victory, Pentland Hills, Farclas, Defi Desoy, Ivanovic, Gorbatov, Peace and Cut. This gets better, lads. Right? How many wins over hurdles if we take Tiger out of this? Because I've written over it and I haven't actually done the stats on Tiger. But for the other 8, how many wins did they have in the rest of their career? Combined, first off.
6.
Over hurdles.
Yeah.
Sure, lots of them would go chasing, like, so it's very, that's again a stat
And
that
they're
you could
only
just make
4-year-olds.
suit yourself. Yeah, but sure, I think Farclas went chasing straight away. Calixios is dead. Defi Desai went, he was champion hurdling, I think, and then he fell apart and then he went chasing and then became a Grade 1 horse. Peace and Co, I don't think ever, he got injured and never really recovered. Burning Victory is
It's
useless.
useless.
Let's be honest about it. Who else?
Pentland Yaks.
Pentland Hills got injured, and sure, then he is what he is. I think he did win a hurdle race, though. Did he win around Haydock, or he got caught in the line or something?
The answer is 2. Bonus points for if anybody can get which horses won. There's 1 horse won 1 race and 1 horse won another race.
Wonder if we do that, does it work?
Did Pentland Hills win a hurdle race?
No.
Gosh, it won.
Definitely
He
won.
didn't win the Triumph Hurdle, Andrew.
Definitely won.
He won.
Definitely won a
I
race.
hope Jamie Moore's not watching this.
Definitely Desai won a race.
Excellent. Congratulations, Jamie.
Did not win a hurdle race, no.
Pentland Hills.
Burning Victory won 1 hurdle race. And
Christ.
Ivanovic Gorbatov won a handicap
Remember him?
hurdle and is 1 out of 25 in his hurdle races after the Triumph Hurdle. For that reason, lads, I mean, I know you can look.
Again, though,
You're very defensive now.
Ivanovic Gorbatov, right? Didn't he beat Apple's Jade?
Dave, you're getting to my point.
Yeah, so
The
an Apple's
outlier
Jade
to
then won loads of hurdle fucking races.
The outlier to this is Apple's Jade did go on to win the Mayor's Hurdle, but she is 1. This shows, and I mean, I know, like, she's only got a run in the Mayor's Hurdle. She hasn't got a run in the Champion Hurdle. But it's tough to go on from that. Those 4-year-olds, it's hard for them to go on for whatever reason.
Can I ask you what? Can I just ask you one question?
Hmm.
Do you think if Vauban had been dropped in class a little bit last year, he would have won a hurdle race?
But what could you drop him to? Like a
That's not what I asked.
grade
It was
3?
just yes or no. Like, if he wasn't running against Stateman and Honeysuckle, do you think he would have won a hurdle race?
Potentially, but if you run him in a lesser race, he's going to have a grade 1
Like I say,
penalty. So it's not a gimme. Like it's not a gimme.
You won a right last
The facts are he didn't. So for that reason, at 5-2, I'm taking on Rastignax. And sorry that's gone on so long because I actually have a little bit to say on my selection. My selection is West Balboa. I put her up.
fuck's
After all that!
Oh my
What's wrong with you guys?
I'll eat my own cock if that thing wins the Mayor's Hurdle. Genuinely.
Okay, now.
No fucking way.
Dan, I think I'm riding Battash Skeletons on him.
You know what? I thought you were going to say Echoes and Rain. And
Sorry, I could do this every year.
I thought you were going to say Echoes and Rain. And she's no, but she definitely has a better chance than West Balboa.
Oh, Lord.
No, I think you'd be very harsh there. Look,
It's because
if you
she's
look at-
related to fucking Cotty.
Yeah.
Not just because she's related
And
to
then
Cotty.
he's gonna say Roxana, and who didn't win it either. But
Did Roxana win the Mayor's Hurdle, Sean?
oh, she did. Did she? I don't know, Tom.
Yeah, sure. Fucking Benny fell over.
Yeah, sorry, Benny fell. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, look at
Roxana
him. Yeah.
did win the Mayor's Hurdle. Okay. So, like, we went through this
I love the smart. Okay.
It's called a Sean fact. It's like, nah, that horse didn't win
Yeah, I
this.
forgot,
Sean didn't want it to. Look, she's only had 5 runs over hurdles in her career. She's been second in a Grade 1 behind Stage Star. That wasn't bad form at all. She's won the Lanzarote, but my main thing was she didn't even look her best, I don't think, at Sandown or Kempton. She got back on a sound service at Aintree, and she absolutely annihilated a 22 runner field. She's up to 142 now. If she can go and improve another £7, that puts her bang in the reckoning. I've gone through the last ratings. If you were rated around 150, you're going to be slap bang there in the Mayor's Hurdle. She's definitely unexposed. The way they talk of her, Dan Skelton said in the Stable Tour this week, which is now loading. And an interesting one from this Stable Tour, right?
You believe Stable Tour?
The person who went down there is obviously, I believe part of. I'd take some of it out of it. Dan Skelton Stable Tour, including Protectorat, West Balboa, and Grey Dawning. So Graham Clark, who wrote this piece, obviously got the vibes, because he's not going to include her in his title unless he's getting the vibes. Dan said she's still not badly handicapped, in all honesty. Like, he's not going to say that for the fun of it. He said she might go for the West Yorkshire Hurdle up at Aintree, might go for 2.5 mile conditions race at Aintree the week after. So they're definitely staying over hurdles. He's then talking about the listed Mayor's Hurdle at the end of Aintree, at the end of November in Kempton. We would like to hope that she could be another Roxana, but the proof will be in the pudding. I wouldn't say she's a million miles off it. I think there's no doubt she can go win another handicap hurdle. She'll go up another £7 then. And she's slap bang in the mix. She's 25 to 1. It's an open race. I'm taking on Lassie Mouth for those reasons. Yeah.
Do you know 3 weeks ago when we were doing our horses to follow, you said Lassie Mouth would definitely win the Mayor's Hurdle.
Did I? I hadn't done the stat.
You did.
I can clip this now. This is recorded.
You literally did. Because Sean was saying about Asher Diamond, and he said, like, don't be silly, Sean. Lassie Mouth will beat all of them. She, I think, is the next. You said she's the next star mayor for Willie Mullins.
She could well be. She could well be. The stats put me on. That's why I did the stats on.
So you're backtracking.
I am. Yeah.
She's gone from she is to she might be.
I like the stats part though. I do enjoy that.
Yeah, that was a good stat.
The stats are good. I actually know the stats for the Triumph, so I knew where you were going when you said about the mayors. But a lot of the like, you can make the stats suit yourself in all races, as Tom has said before when I gave him stats about other things like fucking Prengargle and all them fucking useless. Prengargle, yeah, because he's fucking gasping for breath. Sure. A lot of the Triumph hurdle horses, when they run over 2 miles, they're too slow, and they end up being stayers or 2.5 mile horses.
And they all go the champion hurdle route.
They all go champion hurdle routes and stuff like that, and they're never really much good. The stats are there. I think Vauban is very good. He's clearly shown on the flat he's very good, but it's obviously not as good a racehorse over jumps as State Man is, unfortunately.
Yeah. Whatever about Lassie Mouth, the amount of people are saying for up Carla Marceau, it hurts me at this stage.
Well, you know, it's not as bad as fucking Roxana. Or who is that? West Balboa. Sorry, not Roxana. She's gone.
Screw
you. You already have a match bet with Magical Zoe with me. Can we throw this one in and have a second one?
Yeah, no problem. I'm taking Ashbro Diamond on all day long.
Ashbro Diamond versus Magical Zoe.
And West Balboa.
So €40, 20 each.
So that's 6 and 7 place for him, Sergeant.
Sean, you have a free €40 there on Tuesday at Cheltenham. So well done.
Some of the other ones that he has with me.
You may split it down the middle. Tom, send him 20 Revolut and 20 PayPal.
No, and you need to write these down because I'll forget about them.
I'll just send you the invoice, Tom. It's all right.
Okay, let's refresh on the prices. My one this week is garlic bread, 92.
Champ Kiley, Brown Advisory Chase. Excuse me, 20-1.
Garlic bread stairs hurdle. Sorry. Tom.
Mine is West Balboa for the Mayor's Hurdle, 25-1.
Do you know if you put €10 on West Balboa at 25-1, Tom? Guess what you get back? Fucking zero.
Like throw money.
And Sean.
My selection is Giovinco on a Brown Advisory Novice Chase at 20-1.
Very good.
That's fucking no chance. At least mine is going for this race. And that's got fucking no chance.
There's no chance.
Tom, you've had
No, let it out now, Tom.
You've had two things you're talking about Ante-Post for Cheltenham. They're already down to toilet. Already twice. Imperial Pass for the Turners gone.
Who?
Game over. Imperial Pass.
Yeah.
Gonzo. John Wobble for the fucking Ryanair. Gonzo.
That's
2 mile
not
Jason. It is Gonzo.
Not-
I will guarantee you he'll step up for the race at Aintree, the fucking mile may or whatever it's called. That's what he'll step
Tom's
up.
going to convince us all the way to declarations that this is going to happen because even if he wins over 2 miles, he's still getting stepped up, he says.
John Wobble, right?
He's by far the best 2 miles they have over
He's
there.
going. I tell you what,
He'll win the Tingle Creek and boom.
He'll come out full of whiskey with the hat on.
Oh, champion hurdle. Oh, no, champion chase.
Send him to the Tingle Creek. He'll beat All English Horse, bolt up in Tingle Creek. Then he'll say, "Oh, he's got a fucking cut on his leg, so we won't see him till the game Spirit. So he'll put him away over Christmas. After Tingle Creek, we won't see him in the race at Ascot. Then he'll pop up in the game Spirit and he'll be 1-4 against about 3 other horses, and probably what's his name will probably be running. Fanny and Destraval always fucking runs.
He loves.
And then he'll turn up at Cheltenham and he'll get bashed by their horses. That's exactly what's going to happen. And then he'll go, "Oh, I should stop them up. Stop.
Oh, five furlongs. Oh, very fast. Oh, wing.
I totally agree with you, Dave. Until 2 weeks before Cheltenham, when Nicky does a stable tour with what's the bookmaker he's with, Betway, Unibet stable tour, which says, "I've had a chat with Frank and JP, and we've decided to go up and trip for the Ryanair because the Ryanair is dog shit." And you've got to take on El Fabiolo in the champion chase. So we're going to go up and trip.
They're taking on Constitution Hill, who we obviously knew about. They're taking on El Fabiolo last year, who they knew about. Why is he going to...
Yeah, in novice company. The novice company is a little bit different now to having a wide open Ryanair with the
I honestly think they think they haven't seen the best of John Bon on the track. I just think that's what it is.
Just now about this Ryanair as well. They're suddenly saying, "Oh, and Ergami needs to go to Ryanair now." Well, what's the stuff? Why all of us 2-time champion chase winner needs to go to Ryanair now?
I like the Ryanair. I don't see why it gets such a bad rap.
I'll hold me back from resurrected from the dead quicker than the Undertaker and come back and take fucking souls. It's not going to happen. It should happen.
See Allaho this year.
Oh, I just said it's not going to happen, but I'd love it to happen.
Okay. That ends our Ante-Post video number 2. I hope Allaho comes back, but it's probably unlikely.
If he comes back and just wins something,
it's highly unlikely.
Goes win the Clonmel All Chase and then go after retirement. So see him one more time.
On that note,
Love him. Big, beautiful.
We miss you, Allaho. Please come back. See you next week.